Here's Jack, back up in this bitch with 10 Meters Fitness, and today we're talking about Synthol and its use, right? Now, for those of you who don't know, Synthol is, and it's used in bodybuilding. It's basically, Synthol is an oil that people use by, they essentially inject it into a muscle, and then what the effect it has on that is, you put it in and it essentially pumps it up, right? So just like, pumping up a football pretty much. And the reason it was first used, in my opinion, the correct way of using it in bodybuilding is, it's the guys who competed who already looked quite impressive, but they had body parts that were slightly lagging. They had weak points. So typically things like the rear delts, or you had times in the triceps, in the traps maybe. But yeah, essentially they'd use it to bring those body parts up to par. They inject a little amount to make them look more symmetric and make the physique look a little more complete. Okay, so it's the idea of pretty much, so say you've got a football pump, right? And the football's a little depleted, a little, it's not quite pumped up, right? So you give it a little to bring it back up to par, right? However, what we've got these days is we've got these idiots in fucking, I think it's Brazil mostly. They've got, what they do is, well, they're not even using the proper Synthol oil. Like they're basically taking, I think it's just cooking oil, and they're injecting it to make their body parts go, rather than making small corrections, they're taking their, someone like me, and trying to make it and turn them into someone like this, right? So more than a small improvement. It's not blur the football a little bit. It's fucking taking a football and fucking trying to turn it into a fucking Zeppelin, right? And the effect is, so essentially, yeah, trying to take someone like me, turn them into someone like this, but the effect is they look like this. Okay, they've got, they look like a fucking balloon animal. It looks like they've strapped pink balloons to their biceps, and I don't think you need me to tell you that this looks fucking stupid. You see the pictures of these guys and they've all got these big ass fucking grins on their faces. But anyone will tell you, anyone who knows what is, aesthetic, will tell you that these guys look fucking retarded. And the stupidest thing about it is it was designed to make people, and implemented initially to make people look more proportional, symmetric and better, but the fact of the matter is it's just completely blown out of proportion because these idiots, they pump their biceps up from fucking 12 inches to 22 inches, but then they're all like, then they don't fucking do their forearms or their triceps or anything else, and so they've got these fucking, they've got like basketballs for forearms, I mean, we've got basketballs for biceps, like bigger than their face, and they're walking around with these T-Rex little forearms underneath, and it's like, what? Like, you're trying to play it off like you did this in the gym. Are you serious? Are you actually serious right now? I mean, the idea of this, even for me, even using this Synthol shit, just as it's intended as a correctional measure, so say, my triceps are lacking, like, relative to my biceps, and I want to make it look a bit more proportional, so I'll put a bit in the triceps. Even doing that just sounds disgusting to me. I don't want to think of my muscles being full of oil, and when I'm training them, like sculpt it up, but it probably doesn't do that. But the thought that they're like full of oil at all times, and I've got like big bubble, because I mean the way it essentially works is it builds it up, but then it becomes scar tissue. After you do it. So what essentially happens is you're creating tumours in your muscle. That's essentially how it works, right? So the fact that I'm going to create tumours in my biceps or something to try and look more impressive, which, or like, to bring a body part back by giving it a tumour, that just sounds disgusting to me. But, even more so, the fact that people are doing this and they just look retarded is just beyond my comprehension. I just don't get it. And of course, a lot of this is not, surgically hygienic or correct. So there's obviously a lot of risk for infection, and not too long ago there was pictures going around of Boston Lloyd, you know, big juice daddy, big reckless daddy, there's pictures of him with his arm being infected from use of Synthol. So obviously it's not very safe in that regard either, but and to be honest, I think that if you're using it in the way most people do these days, what the stupid people do, I don't think it looks impressive. So if you want my word on it, I'm going to just say I would avoid it. I'd stay away from it, because chances are it won't look good and it's not very safe, and I think it's a bit disgusting. But that's up to you. I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. So it's yeah. Anyway, that's been Synthol. Yeah. Anyway, guys, I hope you found that interesting and helpful. Thanks for watching. I've been Jack with 10 Years Fitness, and I'll see you guys in the next one.